Green. There you go.
Can't go without that.
So every year our seniors pick a song that they'd like to do for pregame, and they picked this one. We did that back when we did a 90s show. That was the impression that I get. So if you're a ska fan, that might sound familiar. You can also have. We are next going to do our show one. But first I want to tell you about a really big event. Something that hasn't happened at Western in my knowledge ever. We are hosting our first ever band festival. It's coming Saturday at 6:30 p.m. We have 5 local bands coming to perform. It's going to be a great time. Great music, great fellowship, lots of good food. We hope to see you there. Gates open at 5:45. Show begins at 6:30. We have Edison, New London, South Central, Norwalk City Schools, and us performing. We will do our show one, which is Fiesta Caliente, all Latin-inspired music. We start with El Cumanchero featuring our percussion section.
30. The gates open at 5:40.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, I'm Phyllis. And I said,
Yes.
you guys know something. Okie dokie, thank you.
Girl, what do you want? Green? All right.
Okay, I can
The bass drum.
Alright, before we play our closer for you, for our last number,
All right, I'll give you some green.
a soloist and then duet partner later in the song. I've already met him, but again,
Yeah, somewhere in my jeans.
You could say you are.
That's good enough right there. All right, how about, there we go.
is that green ice cream?
Oh, of course. All right, thank you.
And you gotta have some hot fudge.
Man, a lot.
See, he likes cement. Apparently he didn't.
Give me a shot. Good enough. Whoa.
He's like, I just want
Where's my bud?
He had a 45 question tile. Half gallon? Okay, guys. One more time.
That's the company. I really like this one.
No more ice cream.
That show posed so many challenges, but they have met all those challenges head on and done so well this season. I hope you can come see us on Saturday. We are going to continue on with our show 2 music. This is a 2010 show designed by Jackson Dalton and Jason Dalton from Last Year Waffles as well. So we begin that part with hand clap. I think they've had a lot of fun with this show, and it's been very well received by the crowd. A lot of them know it, which is great. go on this week at South Central, and one more week at home before we do our senior show. The music for which is chosen by our senior band members. They get one free pick, they get one song from the past, and one song from our season. So the show that they have chosen is Smooth, which is a throwback to our 90s show once again. And their free choices is Keep My Eyes on You and And then their one from the season is Havana Express that you heard earlier with our soloist. That was our duet. Be remiss if I did not mention the other two directors on my team. I am so very grateful to have these wonderful, committed individuals who give so much time to our students. There's Mr. Chris Burns. And Mrs. Amy Weisenberger. Without their help and support, what we do would not be possible. So thank you to you both. I also want to introduce our student leaders. These kids are the student leaders of the band. They're the ones that kind of help guide our youngest members and really kind of provide what is the foundation for the culture that we promote here. President Aiden Miller, Vice President Jackson Dalton, Historian Brayton Hicks. We also have a band council, which is made up of one member from each grade. Our 8th grade rep is Darren. Our freshman rep is Ava Cooley. Our sophomore rep is Dan Schulter. And our junior rep is Emily Torres. Aiden also acts as our senior rep on the band council. On top of that, I want to say thank you to Mr. Snyder, the school board, and all the members of the school that support this group. Again, without their help and their support, what we do would not be possible. Thank you to and of course the village for having us here tonight. We are so lucky to live in such a lovely little community that has such pride in the things that it fosters. So thank you. We will finish our part of the program with some of our stand tunes, because one of our other main functions is to pump people up in the crowd, get our team hopefully headed towards victory. So we're going to do some of our favorite stand tunes. Starting with Land of a Thousand
It's surprising. The developers have a rate on contractor. Where's your brother? Sure. I'm trying to see if he wants some. Hold on.
more group of people to thank. And this group does so much for the department. Without them, there is no way we could be putting on a band festival. So I need to thank all of the parents, the community members that come out and are a part of the Western Reserve Youth Teachers, especially our officers. Brad Dalton, President, Amy Weisenberger, Vice President, Holly Hubbard, Treasurer, Emily Nicely, Secretary, and Matt Hicks, Communications Coordinator. Please give them a huge round of support. Okay, these last few tunes are those quick little things we play in the stands. So we're going to do them back to back to back. The first one is a new one called Hammerhead. Then another old favorite called Nueva Vista, Everybody Talks, Ghostbusters, and then we will end with Western Reserve Fight Song.
Hey.